Mika Divine Spiritual Guidance, here to do an exclusive reading on your love life for the month of January 2026. In this reading, we'll be looking at those who are currently involved in love and romance, seeing what is the energy surrounding you and your person during that month. We'll also look at singles and see Gemini singles who's headed your way in love and what they're all about. And then we'll close the reading with some advice from Spirit. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started. Keep in mind that in this reading, we'll be pulling both oracle cards as well as tarot cards to share with you the messages you need to hear. But also keep in mind that time is fluid in tarot. So these messages could resonate for your past, present, or future. Also in these readings, the roles could be reversed. So please only take the messages that are for you and leave the rest. Big shout out to our amazing mods and loyal subscribers. Fred, thank you so much, Fred. We are definitely featuring your amazing oracle deck that you sent me in the mail. Thank you so much. And then we're also featuring T Rose's amazing Wicked tarot deck in today's reading. So thank you to you both so much for supporting the channel. And if you would like to have a deck featured on the channel, check out the community tab for more information on how you can purchase the deck from my wish list, Gemini. Without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started. All right, let's get started. Here we go. Hey. If you're watching live, don't hesitate to say hey. Good to see everybody. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Gemini. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs that are currently connected to someone in love and romance that they will still be connecting to in the month of January 2026. What is the energy surrounding Gemini and their person? These cards just keep flying, guys. Well, we have sabotage. Uh-oh. Sabotage. I messed up the good things in my life sometimes. I mess up the good things in my life sometimes. And we also have reciprocity. I want to have equal give and take. Yeah. So there's going to be issues surrounding you and your person with the fact that this person is self-sabotaging a beautiful connection. I feel it's very one-sided. That's what you're going to have a disagreement with this person about. The fact that it feels very one-sided. And this person knows that they're self-sabotaging a beautiful opportunity because of their stubbornness. They're not being open and willing to give you the type of love, support, care that you're demanding of them, but they just don't want to. They just don't want to. So let's see what's going on with that. Spirit, tell me a little bit about this sabotage, reciprocity energy for Gemini's person they're connecting to in January. We have the Devil in the reverse. The 9 of yellow bricks in the reverse. And the Fool in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Chariot in the reverse. And the High Priestess in the reverse. This person is keeping a lot of secrets. And it's the secrets and the stuff that they're doing behind your back that you may not be aware of that's causing them to not be able to give you their best effort, their best energy. That's what's holding this person back. But to make peace with you And to keep you around, this person's going to try to avoid any kind of argument because they already know if they don't do something and they don't do something quick, they're going to hear about it from you, Gemini. They already know. They're like, listen, I'm going to have to do something. I don't want to, but I'm going to have to do something. And that something is using their charm and charisma. This person has a way with words. To get you to drop your guard. So they're going to say all the things they know you want to hear. Oh yeah, Gemini, I'm going to do better. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to show up for you. I'm going to give to you more. I'm not going to do this. I'm not, they're going to give you all of this, these words. But the action is not matching the words. So how do you feel about that? In January 2026, I'm getting the words, I'm over it. I'm over always putting in the work. I'm over always giving. I'm over always trying to be there for this person. And they give me the shorter end of the stick. I'm over it. It's too much work. Why should I have to keep doing this? You said you want to have equal love. That's all. That's it. Why the Fool in the reverse for Gemini's person? Why is it so hard? It's so hard because they don't want to. They enjoy receiving, but they don't enjoy giving. And with the 8 of bricks underneath the deck, they don't have a problem with saying the words, making the promises, but they have a problem with putting in the work, producing the results. Okay? And why is that? Why can't they just get right? Because they feel like you're going to betray them or hurt them at some point. You're eventually going to break their heart. You're eventually going to do something to hurt them at some point. So it's like they kind of want to beat you to the punch. So it's a lot of insecurity that this person is experiencing, a lot of fear, a lot of, well, what if this happens? What if Gemini do this? What if Gemini do that? So what I'll do is I'll play it safe. I'll play it cool. I'll self-sabotage and ruin my own opportunity if I have to, just to make sure I don't end up getting hurt. They're going to ruin a good run here because I think you are the Wheel of Fortune. You are their lucky charm. It's all good when they're receiving from you. It's all good when you're giving to them, when you're pouring into their cup. But then what about you? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, Like the card says, sabotage. This person is sabotaging their own happiness, y'all. Can't make this up. It's crazy. I don't get it. All right. Let's see how they feel about you. So how does this person truly feel, though? If they were being honest, because I know they're trying to cover it up and push it all the way down. Spirit, how does this person truly and honestly feel about Gemini right now in this moment, all the way until the end of January 2026? How does this person really feel about Gemini? So we have the 5 of bricks. 5 of yellow bricks. And the 3 of bricks. They really feel like you're somebody very hard to deal with and get along with. I think you hold this person to a high level of accountability and standards that this person gets tired of hearing about. What is this 5 of bricks, yellow bricks? They're holding on to some sort of resentment or issues they have with you. I don't know what that's about. If y'all had some type of argument or disagreement about this reciprocity thing, about you needing more, they're holding on to that and they're almost furious and upset with you about that. So it's almost like this person is wasting their time, wasting your time. Like, what is the point here? Why are they staying in this then? Oh, because of the things you do for them. You make them happy. The sun. So as long as you continue to pour into their cup and you make them happy, they'll be fine. But there's also an aspect of this relationship that exhausts them, and that's the accountability piece, where you hold them accountable for not pouring into your cup. So this happiness has a cost, has a price that they're not willing to pay. And they know it's wrong. It's right here, justice in reverse. They know it's wrong. But the problem is this person is very selfish. I'm getting a very selfish, self-centered, entitled energy. And like, seriously, they don't want to lose you because of the benefits of having you in their life. But it's almost like they don't want to have to put in the work. And relationships are work. You know, you can't be in a relationship and expect to just keep getting catered to and treated like a king or queen. With the 8 of flowers, you know, it's almost like they're running away from their own happiness. You see in this card, y'all remember in the Wicked movie where she was waiting to get married and she had a runaway groom? That's what's happening. It's almost like you've been waiting for this person to level up and really commit and put forth the work, but they're like a runaway bride, a runaway groom. They're running away from commitment. They're running away from their happiness because they don't want to have to do what it takes. Why the 8 of flowers? Because they're overthinking it. With the Hermit, they're overthinking it. So what this feels like on the receiving end of this relationship for you, Gemini, feels like someone that's probably wasting your time. You're putting in all this work, this effort, trying to build a wholesome relationship, and this person is making all the excuses in the world, or giving you a hard time of things that should just automatically come with the relationship. You shouldn't have to beg and plead and try to get this person to be something that they should automatically be. They signed up to be with this relationship. They signed up to be in this connection, so they need to step their game up. Point blank and the period. I get it. I'm an air sign. It only makes sense. I'm an Aquarius. Come on, Gemini. It makes sense, right? So why would they do this to themselves? Well, they do this to themselves is because when you have people that operate out of fear instead of faith, they can't give them their most vulnerable parts of themselves when they know they have to become something that they're not. This is someone who is trying to be a part of something amazing with very little effort. They're not saying you're not a great person. It's just, oh my gosh, I don't want to have to hear about all the things I have to do in the relationship. Can Gemini please stop? You know, that's them. Gemini, please stop. All right, I guess. So what is this person intending to do next? And then we'll look at singles. So stay tuned, Gemini singles. I got a reading for you. Fame Frenzy says point blank and period. Absolutely. It's simple, y'all. I mean, it's not rocket science. So what do they intend to do next in the month of January 2026 with my Gemini friends, for those that are currently involved with this person? We have the Death card. Ouch. Ooh. Let's see, death what? The death in the world. Ooh. Either you or them are going to end this relationship. Okay. Because this person, either you or this person is going to tell you, no, either you or this person is going to be kind of like backed up in the corner. You're going to give this person an ultimatum. They're not going to comply. You're going to end it, or it'll be the other way around where you're going to watch and see that this person's not changing and you end it. But I feel like it's not going to last. You know, and I think with the Star and the Lovers in the reverse, I think what you will find out is that you're going to feel more peace by disconnecting away from this person. So some of you guys can actually be on the brink of breaking up with this person or have already disconnected. And you're very sure that you're getting a lot more peace and a lot more happiness and healed energy away from this. This person puts you through a lot. If this is your story, it's not everybody's story, by the way, but if this is your story, you've been through a lot with this person. So if you've already ended it, you're realizing now you're feeling so much more peace, and it has a lot to do with your realizing that you were carrying this relationship. So I think ultimately, even if you are away from this person, you're definitely going to close the cycle with the World card here, and you're going to move on. So much more peaceful. Yeah, and it's a responsible decision. It's not one that you wanted to do, but it was a responsible decision to close this cycle. I don't blame you. All right. I got a couple of Geminis agreeing. So if you have not closed that cycle and this is sounding like your story, okay, something to think about. Now let's look at singles. If you are a single Gemini, absolutely single as a Pringle. Let's see what you have coming your way in love for the month of January 2026. Don't forget y'all to hit the like button. Show your girl some love and support. I would really appreciate it. Thank y'all for being here. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Geminis who are single. Geminis who are absolutely single. What is going to be the energy surrounding single Geminis in their love life? Who's coming towards Gemini singles for the month of January 2026? We have reciprocity. This card has been coming out a lot. I love that. Reciprocity. Reciprocity. I want to have equal give and take. All right now. And we have time. I'm afraid it's too late to take action. Time. I'm afraid it's too late to take action. You're not going to have a lot of patience with this new person, Gemini. But what you don't realize is that this person is wanting a healthy, loyal, committed relationship with you. This is a good catch. And let me tell you why. It's because this person wants to be sure that you're not going to just give them the shorter end of the stick, just as much as you don't want someone to give you the shorter end of the stick. But you're going to lose patience with them. You're going to be like, hey, we need to step it up. We need to get together. We need to grow. We need to evolve. And this person saying, hold on now. Wait. I'm still trying to figure you out. Just give me some time. But they have good intentions, I feel. Let's look further. All right, so this is for those singles out there that have Gemini in your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about this connection here that Gemini is going to encounter in January 2026, Spirit, with reciprocity and time. We have the Devil. The Ten of Coins. And the Judgment. Underneath the deck, we have the Knight of Flowers and the Knight of Bricks. So this person is very serious about dating you, getting to know you, spending time to really understand who you are, what you're about, which I love. It feels as almost like this person is going to definitely be really into you and really want to build a life with you. I'm getting like laser focused, very responsible, very in tune with the goal. The goal is Gemini. The goal is tie it down. But first, I got to take my time because they have a lot to offer, I feel. But they want to see, what are you bringing to the table? Are you going to be someone who's going to, take advantage of them? Or are you going to be someone who's going to embrace what they have? I like it. Now, y'all hear the Devil card, and some of you guys are a bit scared about that. But this Devil energy, to me, is the love they have for you. They're going to be obsessed. They're going to be very infatuated, very into you, very attracted to you. And they're going to be like, yeah, that's my husband. That's my wife. I already know. That's who I want to be with. Gemini is my person. Like, we going to get married tomorrow. But first, I have to make sure Gemini is going to be a fair partner. So it's almost like when I tell you guys on the channel, it doesn't take a person a long time to figure out if you're their person. This person knows it, but they're also not going to divulge all of this first. They're going to step back, and the more and more they talk to you and get to know you, they're like, okay, all right, Gemini, okay, yes, they love it. Yeah. You feel very familiar to this person. Like family, like they know you for a while. It just feels easy. It feels very easy. So they're going to choose judgment with the ace of coins is obviously extending a love offer. Will you be my boyfriend? Will you be my girlfriend? Can we be in a committed relationship by the end of January 2026? Or they're going to be thinking that. Some of you guys may not get the offer until like a month or two. Because again, this person is like time. Here is the problem. Here's the blockage with you. You're not going to trust it. You're not going to trust it. Because the way this person's moving, you're going to start to question what is their motives here. Like you're going to overthink it. Typical air sign read. We overthink stuff. Get out your head, Gemini. Stop overthinking it. Look at the facts. The facts are going to be facting. This person's going to show up and they're going to show out. They will back up a little bit because they don't want to scare you off, but they are really into you. I know. What's that? Joanna says, I don't trust no one. I feel that. And this says it right here. And I'm trying to tell you, give this person your time. And you're saying, I don't think I got time for this person. This person may waste my time. They just want to love you. What is this person's true feelings for Gemini? We have the Death and the Five of Flowers in the reverse. So this person is letting go of their past, any kind of pain, any kind of regrets, and they're moving forward. This is somebody that is totally healed and totally ready to break free and start anew with a new person. Like this is a great and fair opportunity. It feels almost destined. Like I want to low-key say soulmate, but you're going to probably scare this person off if you're not careful. What is their intentions? Justice, to be fair to you. Okay, I'm tired. Okay. All right, Gemini. Because I already know y'all. Y'all gonna mess it up. Y'all. Gemini, listen to me. Do not mess this up. Please don't mess this up. This is such a beautiful read. Oh my gosh. Best one of the night. Watch this. Watch this, Gemini. This is why I know you're going to mess it up. So how will Gemini feel about this person when this amazing individual comes into Gemini's life around January 2026 for the singles? Okay, we have the Hierophant. And then we have the Hangman or the Hanged One in the reverse. You will not change your mind. All men cheat. All women are trash. I know this person got some tricks up their sleeve. I already know. So whatever you were thinking before this person comes into your life, whatever category you put a lot of these lame ass losers in, you're going to put this person in that category. It's right here. Yeah. And it's almost like you're manifesting it. You're saying, oh, I know at some point this person going to drop the ball. I just know it. I know it. I'll talk to them. I'll give them a chance. But at some point, watch me, because they're going to mess up. Underneath the deck, you're creating a karmic cycle. You're creating the karmic cycle now. So stop it. All right. I'm done with y'all singles. Give it a chance. Give a person the benefit of the doubt for once. I love y'all. Don't mess it up. Just be patient with people, you know. Listen to your intuition. I'll leave you with this, Gemini. Some advice from Spirit for all Geminis interested in love. What advice do we have for Geminis, just in general, when it comes to their love life for January 2026? We have Justice in the reverse. There it is. The Hermit in the reverse. and the 10 of flowers. Don't do yourself a disservice by running from love. Don't do yourself a disservice by running from your happiness. Many of you guys may have experienced some type of breakup in the recent past that has made you have this very strong boundary, very sharp tongue, very high expectations. There are a little bit of a different vibe than what you used to be like. I feel like Gemini, after whatever you went through in your last relationship, you don't really go about love the same way. I feel like your thing is, I refuse to stick around with anybody who shows me an inkling. They can breathe funny, they can snort funny, they can chew their food funny, they can just even like kind of lean a little funny. Block. You can't do that, Gemini. Get a person the benefit of the doubt. Yeah, because I think there's something significant about the past pain, the past hurt. And you're valid. Your feelings are very valid to feel hurt and feel a lot of pain from your past. And in the current energy, it's this blockage of having the strong boundary. But you have so much happiness and joy on the other side, so much love that you're running from. And Spirit is saying, don't run from it, because it may come to an end if you let it pass you by. That's the messages I have for you, Gemini. I really hope you guys enjoyed that reading, Gemini. Such a good reading. We've been getting some great single readings, man, tonight. 2026 is going to be going off with a boom. All the singles out there. So get out there, have fun, enjoy yourself. I am off to do Cancerians. But first, don't forget to check out all the important links down in the description box below, where you can book a personal reading with your girl at my website, MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com. Also, don't forget that I have future forecast readings for the entire year of 2026, where you get a 1-hour personal reading forecast for the entire year on any area of your life you choose. All that information is also found in the description box below. That special exclusive reading is only available now until January 15th, 2026. All right, guys, I'm off to do Cancerians. I'll be back on at 8 o'clock to do all signs. So come join me. I'll see you there in a few.